Yo, howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Dynamite 2004, where we're going to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Somehow, someway, we crash and we win at Vegas. So we stole it from Ryan Newman right at the end, and now it's a three-peat for the Chevrolet Monte Carlo program. Here's your upcoming schedule. So we're going to, not Vegas, we're going to Atlanta. We got Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. And we got Vegas, not Vegas, freaking Bristol. I'm just so excited we won that race, guys. I really am. So I had a feeling we would not be the points leader, but Ryan Newman is the points leader. He nearly won that race. He really should have. But the big news was Tony Stewart finished outside of the top 20, and now he's 58 points behind. So we're doing good. We're second in points. That's where we want to be. Let's check out how the sponsorships are doing. So we had top 10 runs all three races this year. Now, let's see. They want us to... Okay, so the happiness is not the greatest. They want us to qualify first, right? Well... They got to finish in 5th place. So, I mean, the happiness is not the greatest. And I think another problem to that is the earnings. We only have one of our 3 objectives we need to get done. And the problem is this, we got to find a way to make about $400,000 to get that most earnings bonus. Because Bobby Labonte winning the Daytona 500 pretty much gets it for the first half of the season, almost. Anyways, we're going to another 1.5 mile piece, so we're going to need to make sure we bring a good bullet to the track. One of our engines is a little bit worn down, so we're going to pick the next one because Atlanta is a horsepower track. You're going to want some horses. So, without further ado, car rating of 82, let's go to Atlanta. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified into the top 5 here for the Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Who is going to win the second 1.5 mile race of the season? We won at Vegas the last go around. Jimmy Johnson's on the pole. Let's go trackside.
EA Sports welcomes you to Hampton, Georgia, site of today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Bass Pro Shops MBNA 500. I expect to see some exciting action in this one, don't you?
The high speeds that can be reached here does make for some exciting racing. There are no restrictor plates to keep them from being able to pass either. It's just all-out, good old stock car racing with the best drivers in the business. I can't wait to get this one underway.
The McDonald's car is currently at the top of the points list.
If I was him, I wouldn't even think about the points. I'd just try to stay focused on getting the best finish I can. After all, consistency is what wins the championship.
Bubba Clayton hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it really doesn't show in the points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Bobby Labonte has a solid top 10 spot in the standings so far.
All of those guys are very happy with their top 10 season so far. Hopefully they can mount a charge that will pick them up some more points on the leaders.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Here we go, folks. It is going to be, get this, Andy Armstrong, the number 21 Motorcraft Ford, and Ryan Newman in the Penske Dodge on the front row. You know, it's crazy to think how the 21 car has been pretty much irrelevant this entire playthrough when you consider Ashton Lewis and Ricky Rudd not really doing anything in it. They get a brand new driver, a brand new young driver to come onto the 21 car. Ironically, in 2011, the same year, they would win the 500 in real life. And now the Wood brothers are a legit, they have a legit opportunity to win races now. It's just so cool how it all works out like that, guys. So, it's going to be very interesting to see how this 21 car performs the rest of the season. But here we go, 32 laps, Atlanta Motor Speedway action. Going to be a good one, folks. 500 miles here, long, long race to go. But we're starting to really see a more diverse and new resurgence of drivers in the top 5 and top 10. That 57 car, I mean, could you imagine in our rookie year, that thing was running 35th every week, and now they're top 5 contenders. Oh my goodness, this car's pretty tight in 3 and 4. Had to lift a little bit there to kind of save the car from going up the hill. Whoa, we're going to slap the fence. Oh, don't make any more contact. Don't make it worse. We are literally in the hornet's nest right now, guys. Oh, boy. Maybe that'll help the car a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it kind of narrows up the right side. But nonetheless, try to get underneath Robbie Gordon here. He's going to throw a bad block right there. We're going to have to whoa him up the racetrack. Come on now. Whoa, Nelly. Car wants to get really tight in 3 and 4, so we're having to be mindful of that. Here comes Tony Stewart, the 5-time Winston Cup champion, trying to take the 10th place. Oh, we kind of pay it back to Robbie Gordon, not intentionally, but it actually worked. He threw a bad block, so he kind of came up and chopped the nose. Come on now. Go to the outside. I want to say Jimmy Johnson's driving that patriotic car up there, and if that's the case, he was the pole sitter, so how in the... Wait, was he the pole sitter? No, he wasn't. I am mistaken, guys. I was looking at the practice screen when it said Jimmy Johnson was number 1, so he was the pole sitter. My bad on that one. Anyways, lap 3 coming to lap 4 here. We're 8th place right now. I gotta be honest, the car kind of feels a little sluggish. Feels like it's a little bit sluggish. Handling is not the greatest as we're walking up the hill here. But the overall speed of the car is not the greatest right now. And there's Kurt Busch. Ooh, Kurt Busch ain't going to make it easy on us. We're going to have to give the spot. Here comes Tony Stewart to take it as well. Still pretty early here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Come on, car. Here we go. I just feel like we're kind of down in horsepower a little bit. So maybe it's something to do with the gear ratios. We might be able to adjust it a little bit with the air pressure, because the way it works in this game, the lower your air pressure, the higher your acceleration. And the higher your top, the air pressure, the higher your top speed. So reducing the PSI could help us get a little bit of better launch off the corner. Michael Waltrip is determined to hold us off for 7th place here. Gonna dive in the corner here and hope it sticks. A little bit of a slide up the hill. Come on, car. There we go. Gotta love the old Atlanta Motor Speedway, man. Beautiful racetrack. They could have tore up any other track on the circuit, and they decided to choose arguably the best 1.5 mile. At least one of my favorites. Anyways, lap 7 out of 32 here. The leaders are really pulling away here. And the pit stop's going to be crucial, because Atlanta, this race could just go green flag to the end, meaning the pit stop will be that will be the make or break. So if we have a bad pit stop, we're not going to win this race, but we're slowly trying to navigate our way back up to the front. You know, as far as I'm concerned, as long as we get a top 5, I'm pretty happy with it. So that's where I'm really shooting for, is just a top 5 run. I think once we get the most earnings for the season, then obviously we'll be able to get 2 of our 3 sponsor objectives, and I imagine we'll get a pole at some point during the season. So hopefully, we just need to keep stringing top 5 runs, and we need to make sure we get our the team overall revenue to the top of the board, and we'll have a pretty good sponsorship outlook for the 2011 Winston Cup season. So now we're 6th place here. We're trying to hound down, I believe, Kurt Busch. There's a gaggle of cars for 2nd through 4th. And your leader, it's Ryan Newman. And could we possibly see a resurgence for Ryan Newman? Think about it. He nearly won Vegas last week. We passed him on the final lap. And we're here at Atlanta. Could possibly Ryan Newman emerge as a championship front runner? He is the points leader right now. And the way things are going, he's going to extend that points lead with the maximum points day opportunity. So, could be Jimmy Johnson, Johnson-ing the standings right now. Going out there, just trying to get as many bonus points as possible. I would say the car is starting to feel a lot better. We do got a Stanley Steamer down here. Unfortunately, no way. That was Tony Stewart. You got to be kidding me. So Tony Stewart, wow, he finished his 22nd last week at Vegas, and now he has a DNF here at freaking Atlanta. That's going to kill him in the points. He's going to lose at least 100 points to the top 5 points leader. So this is huge for our championship right now. This is huge. So I go back to my point I just made. Could Ryan Newman emerge as the favorite early on this season? Chevrolet's won the first 3 races, including Rockingham by Tony Stewart. But now it looks like the Mopar camp could be in a great position to get their first victory. The car does feel kind of sluggish though in the straightaways. The corner grip is decreasing with the tire wear, but it doesn't feel too bad, honestly. Lap 12 out of 32 here. Halfway is going to be lap 15, lap 16. Expect pit stops as early as 14. So we could see some early customers on pit road. We'll have to see how this one plays out. But anyways, we're in contention here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jimmy Johnson running that beautiful patriotic car in the 4th place spot right now. We are gaining on Kurt Busch and company. I feel like 1 and 2 is our weakest corner because he continued to just wash up the racetrack. And making that arch just a little bit wider, and it's just we're scrubbing speed, but we're catching up on Kurt Busch and Johnson duking it out. And again, top 5 is the only thing I'm worried about right now, because anytime you have a driver who has a DNF that's a championship caliber, team, top 5 in points, and they have a DNF, you do whatever it takes. Take the most conservative route to be able to get a top 5. Never push it trying to gamble to win the race, because if you just get a top 5, you're going to gain 100 points on that person regardless. But if you gamble, maybe try to short pit, try something crazy, and you finish 20th, then you're only going to gain maybe about 50 or 60 points. So my point is, gamble next week at Darlington. Don't gamble right now. You know what I'm saying? Just take what you can get, because points racing is so tough in the Winston Cup circuit. So we're around Jimmy Johnson, and now we're trying to catch Kurt Busch. Cats are on pit road. We called it early as lap 14, going to lap 15. Pit road's getting busy. So now where do we want to be? Do we want to pit early and gain track position with tires, or do we want to pit late? The leaders are coming in. I want to lead a lap. That's what I want. So in case we have a bad pit stop, at least that gives us 5 extra bonus points we would gain on Tony Stewart. So as far as I'm concerned, we're going to pit late here. We're going to try to pit late and get that 5 bonus points. Come on now. Don't let Kurt Busch lead this lap. We need this lap led. Then we're going to give up some time to the cats on pit road right now, but I really want to lead this lap. So if Kurt Busch pits, we'll pit now. Nope, he's not. Okay. So we need to lead this lap at all costs. And that will be 5 bonus points for us. Awesome. All right. So now we need to pit this time. So that's another 5 points we gained on Tony Stewart. And that'd be great for us. I don't even think the 20 car led a lap. I could be mistaken on that. We'll have to check. Either way, we're going to come down pit road now. So let's get ready for our pit stop. Don't screw it up. Hopefully we don't have any mistakes on pit road, guys. So Kurt Busch is going to stay out. That's fine. You go do you. I'm coming in. No damage repair. No adjustment. Actually, no. Let's drop the PSI to 18 and see how it goes. How y'all doing, everybody? Make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up. I'm going to knock on wood and hope and pray to God we get a good pit stop, guys. We need a pit stop. We need a 16-second flat. We're still in the running for this Winston Cup win. We won last Sunday at Vegas, so this would be a huge way to, capitalize on a Tony Stewart misfire. It went down right to the wire last year at Homestead, me and Tony Stewart. It was like 3 or 5 points entering Homestead for the championship. So, the 5-time Cup winner is going to have, he's going to have a lot more wins during the season. He does not have the championship by any means. We're going to watch out for the 48. Oh my gosh, that was close. Thank you, Lord, for that. That could have been really bad. But here's the problem, though. There's a few cars on pit road right now, probably Kurt Busch, so we're going to gain a few more. We'll probably be about 10th. But the main problem is the track position. The good news is we at least stayed out, got that extra 5 bonus points, so that covers a little bit of the spread. Yeah, Kurt Busch just came in, so perhaps he was wanting to get a few laps led, I think he was personally staying out for a caution. I don't think he had a car good enough to win it, because we were able to run him down on old tires. So perhaps he was just trying to catch that yellow, trap most of the field, and play from ahead. Anyways, it's 10th place for us. There's a pretty good separation between us and what's going to be the leader. We might round out to about 7th after this. So if that's the case, we just need a top 5. That's all we need. And we'll get that sponsorship objective. So now there we go. 7th. Great. So now we just need to... Oh, wait. We might be able to get one more here. That is the 97 Ford. And if that's the case, it is. Nice. So we just got to get around Jimmy Johnson here, and that's the top 5 opportunity. Now, we were gaining on the leaders as the run went on. Of course, everyone pitted a little bit later here, so I think the AIs will be faster in this run. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Underneath the 48. This is for the top 5 position. There we go. So now we're in 5th. We got the spot we need. Now we just need to hold on to it, take care of the car, don't make any mistakes. You got to run down Matt Kenseth. We'll get an update on your race leader right now. And your leader's Jeff Gordon. I didn't even know Jeff Gordon was up there. So my theory is Jeff Gordon pitted at the crack of dawn and used those fresh tires to leapfrog into the top 5. So that's going to be an interesting strategy there. see if the 24 car can pull it out, but I think Newman's going to get him back. So I think if you're looking for a favorite to win this race, it's got to be the 12 car, I think. But can we catch Matt Kenseth here? Take care of the car. Let it come to us. You know, I would love to see a yellow flag, though. I would love to see everybody just, you know, re-rack the whole field and let's settle it with like a 7-lap mad dash for the win. That would be great. But we are gaining on the 17 car, probably about a 4-second interval. No, 5.8 seconds back from the leader. So yeah, there is no way we're going to make up 5 seconds on the leader. Green flag at Atlanta Motor Speedway. There's just no way. And especially with the lap down cars not even being in the same vicinity. You know, it's not like Darlington when at this point in the race they would be trying to navigate a whole bunch of slow cars. They probably got 8 laps worth of green track position, the leaders do. So that's out of the picture. But if we pass Kenseth here, I believe that's an extra 5 points. Not only that we would gain on Tony Stewart, but, you know, we would kind of... It would kind of band-aid the margin that we would lose to Ryan Newman, because more likely than not, he's going to extend his points lead on the whole field here. Led the most laps, I believe. So by default, he's in a great shape to continue that. But it's so early in the season, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about points like it's 10 to go, but there's like 32 races to go. But what you do here at the early portion of the season is going to pay dividends with the final 10 races to go. You need to get those points now. So we've gained enough time on Matt Kenseth. I want to try... Nope, let's go to the inside. I was going to try the outside, but the car started to creak to the wall. And I did not want to take a chance of slapping the fence and damaging this thing. So we're up to 4th place here. We're going to clear Matt Kenseth. And your race leader is still the 24 car. 7/10 back for Ryan Newman. Maybe the 12 car pitted early. Maybe the 24 didn't. Car just got really tight right there. That's that right front tire going away. Scraped the fence. But perhaps the 12 car just not fast enough. Could we possibly see Jeff Gordon kind of just pop it out of the woodwork and win this thing? Either way, we still got to hold off for this top 5 position. Kenseth's there. Kenseth's there. Oh, big loose. He's there. He's there. No, no, no. Dang it. Didn't want to do that. Oh, we just screwed up our corner entry there, too. That was not a good sequence. So that's going to pretty much eliminate our opportunity for 3rd place based on a green flag scenario. But we're still 4th. So to me, that's still a great opportunity. We just need to take care of the car and bring it home. Kurt Busch is going to have 1 and 2 lap fresher tires than us. So we got to watch out for him. We might be on full defense mode here. Jeff Gordon is extending his lead over Ryan Newman, so I would really think Newman had the best shot to win today, but now it looks like the momentum has went to the Hendrick Motorsports camp. Kurt Busch passes his teammate easily for 5th. As long as we get a top 5, that's all that matters. God, dog, man, the car is really tight on corner exit. Just doesn't have the speed we needed to really run him down. Trying to hold Kurt Busch off till his tires equalize, but much easier said than done. There we go, a little bit of a better quarter exit there. That 97 is really good. Let's try a little bit of a different throttle entry. That worked pretty good. We let out the gas a little bit more, able to keep the car planted to the bottom and run that Kevin Harvick line. Caution would end the race now, so this is it. Get what you can. And it looks like for Jeff Gordon, it's going to be a victory, barring an incident. 0.8 of a second ahead of the 12 car. Yeah, you can see 3rd place with Dale Jr. He's gaining on the 12 car there. So yeah, they're pretty much going to settle it amongst themselves here, and it looks like Gordon will win this race. 1 lap to go, or white flag next time by. Kurt Busch still making a charge here. Come on, we just got to hold him off. This is for 5 points here, so this would be a big advantage to have if we can hold off that 97. It looks like his tires are kind of going away a little bit. He's not able to press off the corner exit like he was earlier, so his tires are equalizing into our favor. Just run the most defensive protective line on the bottom. It's really tough to pass on the outside here at Atlanta. And white flag in the air. This is the final lap here. Next race going to be at Darlington, guys. It's going to be a great opportunity to hopefully win that race. We got to seal the deal here at Atlanta. Of course, we upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to want to tune in for Darlington. It's going to be a lot of fun. Carolina Dodge Dealers, 400. So let's run the bottom here. Just be defensive. Kurt Busch has nothing left in the tank. It's going to be a huge win for Jeff Gordon and Hendrick Motorsports. 4 straight for the Chevrolets. We'll take it, man. A top 5 run. Tony Stewart has a horrible day at the track. Great run for the 82 machine. Well, that was a good race for us. Pretty uneventful for the most part. But anyways, let's check out the standings here. So Gordon actually does not get the most laps led. He was 1 lap shy, but Ryan Newman is going to hold on to that. So 180 points. They tied in terms of points total. We'll lose about 15 to 20 points to them. That's totally fine. Let's look through the field here. And, of course, Tony Stewart with the engine failure. That's going to really hurt him the points. About a 140-point swing. He didn't even lead a lap there. So, big oof there. Ron Hornaday, his Yates Ford is going to go south about halfway. So, interesting stuff to note. I'm curious how this 22 car looks like. The Ben Baldwin car. I want to check that thing out one of these days. Hopefully, we'll be able to run around him somewhere this season. But anyways, yeah, that was a lot of fun. We survived and advanced at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Going on to Darlington next. We'll have to see how that one shakes out, guys. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. And, of course, next time you want to buy some NASCAR diecast, make sure to get free shipping when you order with the code DIECASTbuffet at Circum Diecast and Plan B Sales. 80 orders, $20 or more. Jeff Burton and Armstrong almost got that top 10 run. Look at that. Mick Murray, Johnny Benson, Jeff Green. Great runs for these cats. And I touched on this at the early portion of the season. I'll end the video on this. With Kyle Petty retired and the 22 car, I would say getting worse. It pretty much means these guys, you know, the 15 car, the 99, the 21, 42, 10 car, etc., they gain on average about 2 positions each race. That's 2 cars they really don't have to worry about racing around. So it does bring new drivers to the front. Have a great one, everybody. Diecast Buffet. Stay humble. Sign it off.